I'm seeing a sleep specialist because I've been having a very hard time sleeping. For the last 5 months, it's been difficult for me to get a good night's sleep. All because of that horrific encounter I had. It just happened out of nowhere. It spooked me to the point I can't even fall asleep. I'm afraid because if I fall asleep, I feel like that person is gonna appear right next to me or right in front of me. Let me explain to you what happened. This happened 5 months ago. I was a guy that loved the outdoors. I love going hiking and I love camping. But that all changed on that eventful day. This happened in the middle of July. I was at my house packing up everything I needed to go camping. I hopped in my car and drove to the campsite. I got everything out and set up the tent and began to make my dinner. It was around 6:30 p.m. It was still daylight outside. After I got done eating, I sat down and listened to some music while reading a book outside of my tent. A couple hours had passed. It was around 10 o'clock. I decided to go off to bed because the next day I was going to pack up my tent and start going for a hike. I got inside my sleeping bag and I fell off to sleep. But 30 minutes had passed and I heard a heavy breathing that was so close to me. It was almost like I could feel this breath on me. And then I felt something cold on my neck. I opened my eyes, and let me tell you, right then and there, I felt like I was gonna die. I opened my eyes up to a man wearing a mask, a hockey mask, similar to Jason from Friday the 13th. But what was even more frightening, this man had a long butcher knife to my neck. I looked in horror as I knew my life was over right then and there. Tears began to roll down my cheeks as I knew this was it. But for some reason, the man slowly stood back and moved away from my face and moved the knife away from my neck. And he began to laugh. A laugh that hunts me and will always hunt me as long as I live. The laugh was menacing and sinister. The man slowly walked away and exited out of my tent and ran back into the woods. After he was gone, I had the biggest sigh of relief. My heart was thumping so fast I felt like I was gonna cough it right up. Immediately, I wasted no time. I packed my shit up and put everything in the car, and I drove back home. I was frightened by that event, and for the next couple of months, I had a very hard time sleeping. I had nightmares. I couldn't even sleep because every time I fall asleep, I always wake up thinking someone is near my face with a knife to my neck, getting ready to kill me. I have not gotten any ounce of sleep since that experience. It's gotten so bad that I had to see a sleep specialist and I had to see a therapist. I never reported what happened, and I think that was kind of dumb of me, but I was so shocked I just wanted to get home. This person, whoever the fuck he is, ruined my love for the outdoors, and I'll never go back to camping ever again.